What's up, guys? I hope that looked okay, honestly. I just wanted to do a cool entrance for my first video. You guys asked me to answer some questions on TikTok, and I'm here to answer them for you. So, jumping right into it, the first question is, what genre of music do you listen to? Well, I was raised by old people. Mainly my dad is old. He's a Vietnam War veteran, so he's like old. That's why I have, I'll show you, my Pink Floyd tattoo. I was raised on classic rock. I love classic rock. I love bands like Fleetwood Mac, Pink Floyd, the Eagles, Tom Petty, the Doors. I like all kinds of old stuff. And anything that sounds old like that, like there's a song called Texas Sun that is newer but sounds old, like classic rock. That stuff is right up my alley. I've also seen a lot of classic rock musicians in person, like in concert, like AC/DC. Kiss was my first concert. I snuck in to see Kiss, honestly, when I was like a teenager. But yeah, I like everything. It started with classic rock, but then it was like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Celine Dion. I'm all over the map. My mom really liked Counting Crows and Savage Garden, and I like bands like that too. I used to really love the 1975, but obviously Maddie Healy, yikes. And The Weeknd used to love, but Abel, yikes. John Mayer, another one, loved him, yikes. But I love Billie Eilish. I love Ariana Grande. I've seen them both in concert. I love Lana Del Rey. Obviously, I named myself Carmen at one point because of the song Carmen by Lana, so that's a big one for me. Yeah, but I really love all music. I was even raised on, sorry, my face is so itchy right now and I don't know why. Of course, as soon as I'm filming. Anyways, I was raised on like country music as well in a Western Colorado town that was very Western. Listened to a lot of country. A lot of Taylor Swift growing up, Carrie Underwood, Shania Twain will always be a favorite. Hi, buddy. Are you coming over? This is Bandit. You guys know Bandit. But yeah, I have a lot of favorite music. I pretty much like everything. How tall are you? I am 5'4". I used to lie and say I was 5'5", but I am 5'4". I guess 5'5" if I'm really stretched out. Are you an optimist or a pessimist? It really depends on the day. On the day, on my mood, on who I'm around, I'd like to say I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist, but couldn't tell ya. It's really 50-50. Most important advice for girls who are just turning 18. I would say the most important advice would be to get out on your own and do what makes you happy. Don't set up your life to be miserable by taking other people's advice. I would say absolutely, like, set out on your own. When I was 18, I had already moved to LA from my small town, and I was really just working on building a life for myself that I was going to enjoy, because I was very suicidal, if you will. I don't think I can say the word on here. And I created a life for myself that made me want to live, and I think that's really important. But also, most importantly, is don't do SW if you can avoid it. If you don't have to do it to survive, don't do it. Don't let people convince you that it's worth it, that it's gonna be so fun and profitable and never gonna hurt you. Like, that is a lie. And just beware. Be aware of your surroundings. Be careful where you go, who you trust. who you get inebriated around. I think that's really important. And also just really focus on yourself, like on yourself, on your life, on making sure that what you do is going to make you happy in the long run, because that's genuinely all that fucking matters. So just take care of yourselves, babies. Okay, the next one is thoughts on Andrew Tate. He scares me. I didn't know who he was until I heard a bunch of like young boys leaving scary comments on my corn TikToks about him, and then I was like, who is this person that's like brainwashed all the teenage boys? I'm glad. I'm pretty sure he's in custody and like going to prison or something, and I couldn't be more happy. I think people like that are absolutely terrifying, and I hope that everyone who was a victim of his finds peace and happiness in their lives as soon as they possibly can. What a scary fucking dude. Would you get more tattoos? I think about it all the time. I can't give you a definite answer because I don't know for sure. I am removing all of my tattoos, so I feel crazy even saying this out loud, but I do think about it almost daily, if not weekly. I have a couple of things that I really want. I want like a butterfly for a friend who passed and a scorpion. I also want to see if they can infuse my grandma's ashes into a tattoo. I think that would be really cool. So I have some ideas, but considering I'm still getting removal, it's like conflicting to be like, let me get removal and then go get another tattoo. Like that seems like maybe a terrible idea, but we'll see. I'm not gonna say no. I've always liked tattoos, I just got terrible ones myself. What is my dream career? My dream career would be singing. Obviously, like if I could even sing every night in a dive bar for an audience and just like pay my bills and put gas in my car, like I would do that. I love to sing. I would sing for an audience of 2 people or an audience of 2,200 people. I absolutely love to sing. My other dream career would be social media. Obviously, I love to make my videos. I love to talk to you guys. I love making TikToks. I love making YouTube videos now. So my second choice would be just being a creator, just making content. I feel very grateful to be paid, even just what I am paid so far, making content. So that's pretty dreamy, if you ask me. What inspires me? Honestly, seeing other people living their best lives, I feel like that's so inspiring. Like my mom is so inspirational to me. She got out of a 20-year abusive relationship and now is just thriving. I'm not gonna like spill the tea, but she is thriving. Like when you guys hear my mom's story, you're gonna be like, what a bad bitch, what an icon, what a legend. I cannot wait till I can like tell you guys what she's up to, but she is just slaying life. My mom inspires me so much. My grandma inspired me too. She escaped a cult. I mean, so did my mom. My family is from the Zion's Order, or Order of Zion cult. Marl Kilgore was my great-grandpa. So obviously my mom and grandma escaped the cult, and that is just so inspiring to me. Like all of my problems seem very minuscule when I think about the things that like my mom and grandma went through. So that's cool. They're cool. They inspire me. Yeah, basically the women that raised me inspire me. What is my favorite animal? I mean, clearly, it's the sweet boy. It's the sweet boy. who hates kisses. He's probably gonna run away now because I kissed him. Are you gonna run? No? Okay. Usually he runs away when I give him kisses. He doesn't like kisses. But I like kissing him. So I wish he would just let me. I mean, he did just now, but love him. I love butterflies and I love frogs. I like swerve for frogs. Watch the streets, like keep your eyes out for frogs. They're out there, especially like when it just rained. The frogs are in the streets. You gotta let the frogs live. They're just soaking up the wetness. Like, keep your eyes out for frogs. My favorite food, I like all kinds of food, but I think if I had to pick one thing, it's new. It's actually new. Acai bowls. Acai? I think acai. Is that how you say it? Acai bowls. The ones with the fruit and like the blended berry shit. Someone tell me what the blended berry shit is, like the main part of the bowl. Cause I can't afford, they're like $15 in LA. I can't afford to get that shit every day, but I want to. Like I had one the other night and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever eaten in my 30 years of living. It was legendary. So I'm gonna learn how to make those at home, save myself a few bucks, chop up my own bananas and whatnot, but God, acai bowls are so good. I also like Mexican food. Mexican food is good. Really good. Like, Spanish people know what the fuck is up with cooking. For sure. Like, they've nailed it. Favorite thing about myself. I would have to say, like, physically, appearance-wise, my eyes. I have the prettiest fucking eyes. They're so pretty. But internally, I would say my resilience. I get, like, beat down and dragged around and fucking torn to pieces and abandoned and shamed and just, like, treated like crap. And I take that and I fucking run with it. And I use it as fuel. And I feel like I am so resilient. Like, I am shocked that I have made it to 30 years old, considering the life path that I've been on, like how everything has gone up to right now. Like, this is the first moments of peace where there's like a roof over my head and I'm like not being harmed by anybody in my entire life. This is the first time. So I'm just surprised I'm still living, still kicking, still out here jiving, you know what I mean? I'm living and thriving, just like my mama, just following in her footsteps, the queen. Okay, and the last one is advice for a 23-year-old fresh out of the industry who's trying to heal. Well, round of applause for you. First off, first and foremost, good job getting out. That is hard as fuck. I struggled with it. I mean, I don't think I got out till I was like 27, and it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I think escaping the industry is something that people don't understand, like how hard that is to do. You get like manipulated emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. It was such a nightmare and a trap, really, to escape. So congrats to you, proud of you. I think my advice would be to just forgive yourself first and foremost. Forgive yourself and know that you are worthy of everything that everybody else is, that you are not damaged, you are not worthless, you know, anything that you might be feeling. And I don't want to project my own feelings about how I felt after leaving on you, but just know that you are absolutely just as flawless as you were before you set foot into the industry. They can't ruin you, you know? I mean, they could try, but you are not ruined. You are very much worthy of love and affection and everything else that anybody who wasn't ever in the industry would be worthy of. You are still worthy of all those things. And that's something that I fight myself over, like, daily. I feel like sometimes, like, oh, it's hard for me to get back out there and date, and I feel like, you know, life is just odd outside of the industry. It's like you go from like one world to the real world, to the regular world, and it's so different. And I think you just need to be gentle with yourself with that transition and just kind to yourself. Be as kind to yourself as you possibly can and do your best to unlearn everything that you learned in the industry and try and remember who you were before the industry, because I know it can kind of suck your soul out of you, but I think you need to just be so super sweet to yourself and know that things are going to get better. They're already halfway there just with you escaping. And I just want to say again, I'm so fucking proud of you for doing that. Kudos. Snaps. Sending you love. Mwah. You are amazing. And I hope that things are great for you and that you're safe and that you're happy and that you, if you feel comfortable, can use your voice and your experience to help other people to understand the industry and how dark it can be, and maybe help some people from ever getting into it like I try to. But that is it for my questions for tonight. That's the whole list. Sorry, buddy. Oh, I scared Bandit. But that's everything. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, please click subscribe, drop a comment. If you have any more questions for me, I would be so beyond happy to answer them for you. I am so excited to be over here on YouTube now, making videos on this platform. I'm going to be doing a lot more of this in the near future, so let me know what videos you would like to see on YouTube from me in the comment section below. And with that, good night. I love you guys. This was like my first video. Yay, we did it. So many more to come, and I'll see you soon. Bye.